Okay, so we've got the majority of the lamps working. We've hopefully got the solenoids working now, apart from the kickers which had the wrong coils. I'm just going to have a bit of a play around with this, test all switches, test if things are working. It's kind of just, see what needs doing to finish it off. But we're kind of, not far off being done now at last. Right, so the Galaxy kicker here isn't working properly. Now the switch, the part's missing. I've just taken this apart, and this is the arm. Now it's actually missing its link, and someone's just put a piece of wire around it, and that's why it's getting stuck. Now I've just taken apart one of the slingshots here, and we can see that it uses exactly the same arm. Now what we need is this little arrow-shaped linkage here. So I need to get one of those to put onto this arm. What I'm going to do actually, because this part's more critical, I'm actually going to swap this one into the Galaxy kicker, as the slings aren't working anyway at the moment because I haven't got the right coils for them. So I'm going to put this one in, and we should be able to get that Galaxy kicker working properly. Right, this is the switch actuator that was missing. Now it's been removed because it's actually broken. That half of the bump is missing, and it's actually quite a long one compared to the normal ones that I used on like the rollovers. Where rollers, there they are. So I need to see if I've got one of these in my parts box, or maybe I have to make one. Well, I've ended up forming my own actuator, so I'll have to give that a try and see if that works. Probably have to adjust it a few times before it's 100% right, but we're in the right direction hopefully. I'm trying to get these flippers working, and what this one's doing is it's energising, and then it's basically flipping on and off like that. So when it energises, it disconnects the power side of the coil, and the hold side of the coil will be active. When it's fluttering, that generally means that the hold side of the coil is open circuit. So what we'll do, I'll untangle my multimeter wires. We'll clip it on here. Right, so you'll see a low ohm reading because the end of stroke switch is closed. We open the end of stroke switch and we should see something like 300 ohms, but we're seeing basically open circuit. So my suspicion is correct, the hold winding is open on this coil, so we need to swap this coil out. And while we're in here, I'm dealing with some lamp sockets that aren't working. This one here is clearly bad, it's rusty and corroded, so we'll get that one replaced immediately. There's probably a few more that need doing though, to be honest. Right, so this is the moment of truth to see if the switch that I fashioned actually works, so we'll throw this in. Fantastic! Just try it a few times. That seems to be working pretty reliably. Now the other thing I've just finished doing is I've just finished getting the flippers working. Let's see if they're any good. Not bad. Stick some rubbers on them and give them a test. Right, lights that do not work. Shoot again. 6000, which is the SCR. Advanced bonus, dodgy socket. Spinner, SCR. A. Neptune. All the rest of those are working. Yeah, that's it. And the tilt in the back box. Right, I pulled out the lamp board and it's on the bench, and we're going to deal with the blown SCRs. We've got Q25 and Q14. Q14 died quite cleanly, and I was able to cut that one off, and the Q25 actually burnt into the board a little bit. Let's just flip it over. And it's that one there. It's not terrible, but the track started lifting, so I'll have to do a little bit of a clean up. But we should be able to rescue that. Okay, just noticed some dry joints as well. You can see there and there, we've got like hollow points in the solder mounds. So we need to do some reflowing on those. Right, that job is done. Now it's time to go try this back in the machine again. And while we're dealing with lights, we need to deal with this tilt lamp here, which has been cut, as the arsehole who owned this at some point cut so many wires. Why wouldn't he? Anyway, we need to extend this wire, put a new pin on, and I've just been checking to make sure that that lamp socket isn't shorted or anything. So it's not, so I don't see any good reason why they've cut that wire, other than being a complete wally. So let's get that fixed. I've extended the wire now, and I heat shrunk it on. The next job is to get the broken pin out. Oh, it's been cut obviously. That one there. So I need to find the appropriate extractor tool. I've got all the common ones here. Get that pin out, find a new pin and crimp it on. Right, so this has been recrimped now. That's the tilt light. We've done the SCR replacement for the ones that I've blown because of shorts. And wish me luck, we'll give it a try now, and hopefully most of the lamps will be working. Right, so the tilt light's working, spinner light's working, all the planets. This one we know needs a new socket. What else have we got? This one needs a new socket, and this one should be working. That's one of the ones I replaced the SCR on, one of the ones that was really burnt up. But it's still not working, so either the new SCR is bad or the demultiplexer chip is bad. It's been damaged by that SCR burning up. So that's one to look at. So yeah, so we've got a couple of bad sockets, no problem there, easy fix. And then we've got the one 6000 there. We don't know what's wrong with that at this stage. So there you go. Also, the GI's got out in the black box. Now I think the pins are duff on one of the connectors, so I might have to recrimp those. Right, I've been buying a few bits and pieces for this Galaxy, so let's have a look what we've got. We have one coil for the slingshots. I actually need two, but they only had one in stock, so one I'll have to do for now. I might see if I've got a Bally coil that's similar enough to use, probably got on an old playfield somewhere. I got a little Bally link, that's to try on the slingshot arm. Might not be 100% fit, so I might have to file it down or get something else, but I thought I'll try that as it looks similar. I've got this Gottlieb flipper button. I actually prefer it with the red rather than the white. Well, I think that will fit. I'll try it out. It might not fit, but I thought, you know, it was really cheap, so I thought I'll give it a try. If it fits, I'll buy another one as well. I'll use that. I got this coin door insert, so it's a plastic insert to go in here. So it just says Stern Free Play. There's only one in stock again. If it fits and I like the look of it, I'll buy another two when the next in stock. I bought some flippers with shafts. They look about right for a Stern, this sort of round plane type. And I also bought new flipper caps, just in case I can reuse the metal poles that are on the flippers. It's currently got Gottlieb bats on there, so it doesn't look 100% right, so we'll try fitting those on. If that doesn't work, let's say we can use these full flippers here. And then we've got the left and the right in lanes. Now these are obviously a very high risk plastic for breaking, so I bought these as extras, as well as buying the full plastic set here. So I've got the full set, which does include obviously those in lanes, but I thought it was worth getting those to make sure I've got a lifetime supply of them. So there we go, I've got quite a few things to fit there and try and make this game a bit better. I just thought I'd have a look at how well these plastics are matched, and if you look, compared to the old ones, these ones look faded. These look much nicer and more vivid. Nice colours on them. So I'm quite impressed with these. Same again with this corner piece here, just show you the difference. And this one here, look at the pink's very faded in comparison. And same here, not so much on this side, but still a difference. You can see that this side seems to be faded more than that, as this side is lighter. Yeah, these plastics look pretty good. We've got all the clears as well that go in the middles, definitely need those. What else have I got? There seems to be clears, that's an in-lane, and there seems to be clears for the in-lanes as well. Are these bigger or not? I'm not sure what's supposed to happen with those, because the in-lanes go actually right down, quite low on the playfield, so I wonder if these are like an additional layer of protection, that you put these low down, and you add some extra spacers maybe, and then put these raised up. That might be a good idea actually. I'll check it properly once I've got the playfield glass off and have a look. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with these look pretty good. I've fitted the new plastics now and I think they look absolutely fantastic, really pleased with them. So So that's them all done. This one up here hasn't been mounted properly yet because I'm actually missing 2 posts, so I just need to get those sorted. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice. Playfield could do a bit of a shine up again, but we'll get around to that.